हमारे साथ काफ़ी मौजूद हैं साइरस ओम्बाटी, उनसे भी बात करते हैं. साइरस, welcome to the show. We'd like to know so far what are the developments that has happened in the investigation, because as far as we have heard from the Kenyan police, the statement actually is pointing in the direction that there is a negligence of the police that has happened. So what is it that you can tell us so far in the investigation?
About the killing of the journalist from Pakistan. Yeah, so far today, the Pakistan ambassador to Kenya was at the mortuary. She oversaw the post-mortem x-ray which took place there, and she says they are finalized the process of now transporting the body back to Pakistan. I don't know whether Karachi or Islamabad. And then as it remains for now, the issue is still under investigation by an independent oversight authority of the police, whereby investigations show that Mr. Sharif was with a friend or somebody who claims to be his brother, but we don't think it's his brother.
So it is not confirmed that he was his brother or friend so far. That's what you're saying.
No, because he had only one brother and the other brother died. So it's not his brother. It could be a cousin or something of the sort.
Cyrus, what is the culture out there? Because is it so easy for the police to get away by saying that this was just negligence and we should have done better at this, because this is the absence of rule of law? I mean, if somebody is not stopping at a checkpost, does it mean that you have the license to kill them right there?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it happens in the US, which is a leading democracy in the world. Here, if you are stopped, especially at night, and when there was an alert claiming there was a carjacking incident here in the city center, whereby the car involved was in the side of where Mr. Sharif was killed. I mean, police can shoot you and kill you. That's the problem. That's the challenge we have here, especially.
So, Cyrus, is it just common in Kenya that if police are given directions that they can gun down anyone who is not stopping at a signal, so they have the license to do whatever they want to do? I mean, what could happen against these police officers who took law in their own hands?
I mean, a policeman is an officer of the law, and he has his own judgment.
Yes, but he was not upholding the law at that point, now, was he?
The ones that is going to happen to them is an investigation which has been launched, and probably they will be charged with causing death or misuse of their gun, which is not a serious offense as such.
I see. So,
and maybe they will lose.
Yeah, so we have also been hearing about an abduction attempt prior to this incident. So can you tell us about that? Because if the whereabouts were the similar ones where Arshad was patrolling at that stage, so what was that case about?
I mean, initially there was a motorist who claimed that his son had been abducted from a place called Parklands, and the boy was driven to the place where Sharif was shot, near there. The car was in the area, so that's where the police officers who are the GSU camp where the shooting happened were told to mount the roadblock in the area and check if the car could pass there. So coincidentally, Mr. Sharif's car was coming from the opposite direction, from the other side, and according to police, he failed to stop at the roadblock, which was a makeshift roadblock, and in the process, that's when he was shot and killed.
Cyrus, do you in personal capacity condemn this murder, or do you think that whatever has happened is happening by law, or do you think there has been an abrogation of law in this case?
Well, the opinion is varied. There are those who are saying the officers.
Cyrus, how could there be a variation of opinion on this matter when a journalist, which is prominent in a country, yeah, he's gunned down in the broad daylight, and you're saying that there is a variation in opinion? I don't get that.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The police are defending themselves, saying they were justified to shoot. It was a taken.
The police is supposed to do that because they'll defend themselves. It's your job as a journalist to condemn it.
Of course, we have raised the issues about. They were saying, why did you even deflate the car's tires to enable him to stop? I mean, one of the tires was deflated, and the problem was that the officers were shooting. I mean, everyone was shooting at the car, aiming at the car.
Cyrus, what is your opinion? What is your opinion about this rumor that this was not actually a pursuit by the police, but this was actually a sniper shot which hit Arshad Sharif at that point? So, do you think there was a sniper involved as well?
I don't want to conclude that way for now. I mean, I can't really. I just heard about Sharif died now that he was a prominent journalist in Pakistan. He was on the run from Pakistan. So I didn't know that he was here. Probably most Kenyans didn't know, apart from maybe some few. It remains that, I mean, he was on the run, yes. It was unfortunate he was shot and killed, but now we just wait and hear what the investigators are going to say.
Cyrus, what is the response of the community in Kenya, the people, the media, the state? How do you see that? I mean, are they condemning this, or they are also in the pursuit of investigations and they are avoiding any opinion the way that you are doing right now?
The condemnation is loud and clear. I mean, given the kind of attention even the authorities have given to this issue. We understand the Pakistani police has called the Kenyan president, pushing for action to be taken on those who are responsible. The president in Kenya has said is pushing for investigation to go on and make sure the conclusion is
I see. Cyrus, there is another account. There is another account that there is a drug cartel involved, and these drug dealers were patrolling around, and that is why the police was suspecting that this could be their vehicle. So, do you buy that argument, or is it? Yeah.
The route is usually used by some cartels who bring in drugs from Tanzania. That place to Tanzania. It's possible, but now it cannot be a justification for that shooting. I mean, even it's a drug dealer carrying drugs. You need to deflate the car's tires and arrest them, not killing.
So why was the driver unharmed, Cyrus? What do you think about that?
Those are the questions we are raising. Why was the driver not harmed? Because naturally, when you want to immobilize such a car, you shoot at the driver, not the passenger.
Cyrus, we have also heard about a documentary that was being made in Kenya about a corruption scandal, and there was a local journalist who was also featuring in that documentary. So, do you know about that, or is it all rumor that we are hearing right now?
Yeah, we have talked to the journalist in question, John Alan Naman. He says yes, Sharif had called him some times back for a comment on some documentary he was doing, but he says they never met. So we don't know at what stage they had reached in the investigations, whether it was almost concluded, or he was here for that investigation, or he was here for holiday, or he was here for hide from the ongoing problems in Pakistan.
I see. Cyrus, last question from you. What do you think that the authorities would do now? I mean, what amount of time are they going to take to hand over the body to the Pakistani authorities?
Well, the team which is investigating the matter has gone to the scene now. They are just going to look at the scene, how it happened. They go to where the car is. They were at the mortuary where the postmortem was being conducted. They have found the results that it was the head, and it was once, and the bullet went through the head to the forehead. Then now they will file a report. They will question the officers who were involved, and they send the report to the director of the public prosecution, who will take action on the same.
Okay, Cyrus, unfortunately in Pakistan here, we don't know much about the Kenyan government and how the things operate there. So what is the situation of law and order overall in the country? And are the Kenyan journalists safe in Kenya, or they also face some regression and, this repression from the state?
Like any other country in the world, Kenya has its own challenges. Pakistan has its own challenges. So the issue of brutality and police actions are all over the world. I mean, you can't, but here I believe that there are mechanisms of dealing with such problems. And I can assure you, if the officers are on the wrong, they will be charged in court.
So did you ever face censorship at the hands of the Kenyan government?
I did. I asked the police spokesman about the issue, and he assured me that. He told me there will be action taken. The police officer who was in charge, he said there will be action taken. So we just wait and hear what the investigators are now saying there. Maybe by tomorrow but 1.
I see. Thanks a lot, Cyrus, for your time and for joining and for your comments. Thank you.